the hilarious Chipstina Parrish, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up? Hello. Nice to see you all. Glad you could make it. I've had an interesting day today. I had a job interview, and the interviewer that's it. Goodbye. I had a job interview, and the guy was like, "You don't sound passionate enough." And I was like, the audacity. Like, I just learned that word. The audacity. So I kind of changed up my tune and was like, "Oh, baby daddy, I need more milk for the kitty meow meow." And I got the job, you know, so. It sells. You gotta sell your body. I went to therapy today. Okay, no applause for taking care of myself. Thank you. I went to therapy today, and my therapist told me that I'm attracted to dysfunctional people. And I was like, wow, what a bitch, you know? What a bitchy thing to say. It's like, I'm attracted to dysfunctional people. You're attracted to dysfunctional people. You spent a career, you've made this a career. 4 years. And to me, I'm like, so what if I'm attracted to dysfunctional people? You know, if someone's covered in blood on the bus, I'm gonna say what's up, you know? Or at least ask them for $1. I don't know. I'm so poor, I wipe the cum off me with H-E-B Buddy Bugs, so. Okay. I want a kid. I have a dog. She eats a lot of trash, so I call her Trash Dog. She surrenders to my grasp like no man has, and I really appreciate it. Because there's nothing like holding a dog like a baby, but being nowhere near wanting to have a baby. Because I've dropped a cigarette on my dog once and got away with it. But if I was to do that to a baby, I'd be just like my mom. You know? I do smoke weed. Okay. I smoke weed, but I don't do it to get high. No. I do it to get awkward on a first date and pee myself a little, right? Ooh, right, ladies? Get a little pre-wet, right? little splish splash. I was taking a bath. I don't really like smoke weed that much anymore, because I've gotten way too high in the past, just blazed, you know, and I have two very memorable highs. One is I ate an edible, got into an Uber, and told the driver to just go to the future. It's like, I just wanted to be out of it so bad. The other was, it was late at night, and I texted a close friend of mine. I texted, "Am I a burden?" Which is a pretty heavy text that got no response. Just nothing. And so I sent another text, which was, "I'm sorry," and got no response. And finally I sent another text that just said, "JK." I'm just kidding. And I was so high, I was rereading these 3 text messages over and over again. I was like, wow, I really am a burden. And then I took a good look at the contact info, and it said Dad. And then I really wanted an answer. Jesus Christ, where is that guy? People in high school used to want to get me high to see how I was. And turns out I'm still me, and they did not like that. They did not. I was kind of a loser in elementary school, middle school, high school life. The costume doesn't come off because it's skin. And I don't know, I was to paint a little picture for you, I had jeans that flared out with little butterflies on them. Okay, not a butterfly crowd. So, whoa, they fly. I had a lot of anxiety. And I listened to a lot of Evanescence, just wake me up inside, you just can't. And You know, I was chasing the boys. I was like, come here. And they were like, no. And I was like, come here. And they're like, how do you find me? I'm like, I followed you. And they're like, you can't do that. But finally, I got a text from a guy that was like, send me a pic. Woo! Right? Yeah, fellas, you know what that means? You're wearing a hat, you know? I was like, hell yeah, Mama's got her groove back. You know, I know what I'm doing. So what I did was I shaved my elbow. I chewed a big piece of Bubblicious gum, and I lined it right in between my elbow. Yeah, it looks like a pussy playboy. And I squeezed that sucker. Just got all my juices flowing onto my arm, juiced up. And, I took a picture of it and I sent it to him and thought that he would text back like, oh, that's hot. But instead, he texted back, ew, gross. Which, to me, later thinking back on it, he could have printed out photos of that and shown everybody in middle school, and everyone would have been like, Christina has a nasty pussy. And I would have been like, no, this is my pussy! Ah! Just revealing my barbed wire tattoos. It's like, you can't get in, you can't get out. I'm Christina Parrish, thank you very much.